Hello, welcome to Phonics for Friday the 7th of January. Let's get started by practicing some of our sounds on the flashcard speed trial. Okay, so we're going to be practicing our phase 3 sounds today on the speed trial. So let's get started. Remember to say the sound and the action if it helps you to remember. Good job. Well done. Fantastic job. Keep going with all these sounds. This is one of our trigraphs, 3 letters that make one sound. Remember your fantastic, it's ear. Well done. Got another trigraph now. This is our action for it. It's the air sound. Well done. Good job. Fantastic. It's another one of our trigraphs. Well done. And our last trigraph, this is our tricky one, it's yaw. Fantastic, well done. So today we're going to carry on with our phase 4 sounds. So make sure you have a pen and some paper at the ready because we are going to be writing some words together and writing some sentences. But first we're just going to have a go at reading some together before we have a go at writing some. So the first one we've got here is got 4 sounds, so I'm going to add my sound buttons. Now, yesterday we spoke about how we need to say each sound individually to build up to the 4-letter word. Okay, so let's start with m, I, ul, mil, m, I, ul, k, milk. Fantastic. So we're saying each individual sound as we move along to be able to blend it to say the whole sound. So let's have a look at the next word and have a go at doing this one together. So we're adding those sound buttons. Then we're going to say each sound. So p, o, po, p, o, nd, pon, p, o, nd, pond. Okay, so we're building up. We're saying the first 2, we're blending. We're saying the first 3, we're blending. Then we're saying the first 4, all 4, and we're blending them together to read the word. Okay, let's have a go at one more, and then we're going to have a go at writing some. So, p, ul, pull, p, ul, up, plum. Fantastic. Plum, just like the fruit. Now, on your pieces of paper, if you have them at the ready, we are going to have a go at writing one of these words now. This is a hand. Hand. I want you to stretch the word slowly so that you hear the 4 sounds. Remember, there's going to be 4 sounds in this word. H, a, nd. Have a go at writing hand now. Remember, you can pause the video if you need a little bit more time. Let's have a look at that word, hand. Fantastic. So if I get my pen, I can add my sound buttons. H, a, n, d, hand. Okay, so this is how we should have it looking on your piece of paper now. So let's have a look at the next one I want you to write. This is a crab. Crab. So there's going to be 4 sounds again, remember? You're looking for 4 sounds. Stretch that word, say it really slowly. Hear the 4 sounds and write them down. Have a little bit of time to do that now. Remember to pause it if you need a little bit more time. And then we're going to have a look at that word together. So we were looking to write the word crab, crab, k-er, a-b, k-er, ab, crab. Fantastic. Well done if you got that right. That's really, really good. So now we're going to have a go at writing some sentences that use CVCC words. Okay, so the first sentence I want you to write is the belt is brown. The belt is brown. Okay, so it was actually using the word, tricky word, my. So my belt is brown. Okay, my belt is brown. Make sure you're sounding out that word belt slowly so you can hear the 4 sounds. That's the word that's our CVCC word. And brown uses one of our digraphs in the middle. So say it slowly, hear those sounds, and have a go at writing that now. My belt is brown. We're going to have a look at that now. So if you need a little bit more time, then please pause the video now. Here we go. My belt is brown. Now, if you haven't got that right, then that's absolutely fine. But what I want you to do now is I just want you to correct the sentence that you have written if it's not right. Okay, so it should say my belt is brown. Okay, my belt is brown. Fantastic. Give yourselves a really big thumbs up if you've got that right. Fantastic. Let's have a look at the last sentence we're going to have a look at today. Now this is a little picture of 2 children who are jumping on their bed. So I want you to write, I jump on my bed. I jump on my bed. So jump is our CVCC word. So make sure you sound that out. It's got 4 sounds in it. I jump on my bed. Your sentence is going to be 5 words long. Now remember, if that helps you to draw 5 dots to represent each word, and then as you write them, so when you've written I, you can cross it off. I jump, cross that one off. I jump on my bed. Okay, so remember the 5 dots can help you remember how many words you need to write in your sentence. Crossing them off reminds you you've already written that word and you can move on to the next. Okay, so it would be I jump on my bed. You're remembering your capital letter, you're remembering those finger spaces, and at the end you're remembering that full stop. So have a minute now to write that sentence, I jump on my bed, and then we'll have a look at it together. Okay, we're going to start looking at that now. Remember, if you need a little bit more time, then please pause the video now. Here we go. Here is our sentence. So it starts with that tricky word I. Then we were writing j, a, p, jump. I jump on my, which is a tricky word. So is I. I jump on my bed. I jump on my bed. Fantastic. Well done if you've done that right. If you have made a few mistakes, and please don't worry, just make sure it looks the same as my sentence now. If you need to write it again underneath, it will just help you see where you needed to sound out the word a little bit more, or you just forgot your finger spaces or your full stop. Okay, so fantastic. That is all we are doing today. And the last thing we're going to do just before we finish is we are going to have a look at some of those phase 3 tricky words that we were looking at earlier. So let's have a look at these phase 3 tricky words. It's just like our flashcards. We say the word when we see it on. Well done. Good job. This is we. Have a go at saying it on now. Well done. This one we had a look at recently. This one is, see if you can remember. This is all. We all went to the beach. Fantastic. Well done. Good job. Good job. Well done. Now this one we were looking at just before we went on our Christmas holidays. And this is when we're talking about lots of people when they're all together. Have a go and see if you can remember. If not, this is the tricky word, they. They like to go to the park. Okay? Good job. This is talking about a girl. Fantastic. Now this looks like it says was, but it doesn't say was. It's a tricky word, so it says, well done, it was. Fantastic. Now remember this one, if you covered up the at the end, it would show a digraph that says are. So this is the tricky word are. We are having lunch. Okay, so it's are. It's just got that tricky on the end to confuse us. Well done. Let's see if you can remember this one. This is the tricky word you. You like chocolate. Now this one we can sound out. It's got that digraph at the end that we know. It's so this is the tricky word her. And fantastic, that was all of them. I hope you did really well with your phonics today. And I will see you again on Monday.